We often hear the anti-gun crowd talk about background checks as being a solution to solving the problem of so-called gun violence. We understand there's no such thing as gun violence, only human violence. We also understand that once background checks have proven to fail, the anti-gunners call for universal background checks, as if more of the same failed system is somehow going to bring good results. The truth about background checks is that over 95% of background check denials are false positives. In other words, good people being denied their right to gun ownership for no good reason. In 2017, the Government Accountability Office reported a total of 112,090 firearm background check denials. This is where the anti-gun crowd cheers. See, we stopped 112,090 mass shootings. But what they don't tell you is that of those 112,090 denials, there were only 12,000 investigations. So we learned very quickly that the FBI realized that most denials were false positives. Now at this point, the anti-gun crowd's a bit humbled, but can't help themselves from saying, well, at least we stopped 12,000 mass shootings. Well, not so fast, my little gun grabber. Out of the 12,000 investigations, there were only 12 prosecutions. In other words, 112,078 good people were denied the right to purchase a gun and potentially put in danger by not being able to defend themselves, while only 12 people who shouldn't have been purchasing a gun were stopped. That's right, 12, like a dozen donuts. It's most often good people being denied their Second Amendment right for things like bench warrants that are a result of outstanding traffic tickets, or having the same name as a felon, or for having engaged in a street fight several decades ago. In what seems to be an attempt to defend U.S. attorneys' offices, the Government Accountability Office tells us that the reason so few firearm purchase denials are prosecuted is due to a lack of staffing. Yet the federal government can find a way to hire 87,000 IRS agents, many of whom may be armed. Some will argue that the reason the vast majority of NICS denials are not prosecuted is because they're unprosecutable. If the prosecuted gun purchase attempts were truly done by violent people who are a danger to society, wouldn't those people already be in jail? And if not, why not? Remember, the push for more background checks has always been under the guise of stopping violence, not punishing people for traffic infractions. We start to recognize the firearms background check system as being more a tool to deter lawful American citizens from possessing firearms rather than a mechanism to stop violence. Most guns used in crimes are never purchased through the background check system by the criminals who use them, and the number of crimes stopped by lawful gun owners is in the millions. This all kind of leaves you with the question, who are background checks really intended for? Thanks for watching Bullet Points. I'm Dan Wos for Gun Owners Foundation. You can find more Second Amendment content and updates at gunowners.com.